I couldn't sleep that night. I tried, but I just could not. The only thought on my mind was, when will the newspaper come? You see, it was the first time that I was responsible for releasing a full page ad for every newspaper in the country. As the marketing head of the company, the thought of the marketing budget that we were spending and the excitement of the response that we were expecting made it impossible to get a good night's sleep. It was the launch of a new project, and we needed to make a big splash. I kept thinking, I hope the colors are right, the text is perfect, and everyone should, get our message. When I finally saw the ad, it had turned out all right, and in the end, we got a good response. Hi, I'm Sudeep Chabra, and I'm the faculty in residence at Harappa Education. I've spent over 22 years in sales and marketing across many sectors such as hospitality, retail, luxury, consulting, and today I'm here to do a deep dive with you on the current and emerging careers in marketing. But first, let's define marketing. According to Dr. Philip Kotler, who's a distinguished professor and a renowned expert on marketing, it is the science and art of exploring, creating, and delivering value to satisfy the needs of a target market at a profit. Simply put, marketing is the process of understanding your customers and building and maintaining relationships with them. If you are the kind of person who enjoys solving puzzles and usually think of multiple approaches to the questions that you get asked, or are able to handle ambiguity and pressure and are able to improvise quickly, well, then marketing could be a possible career option for you. Good coffee. Think about a new coffee shop that has opened in your neighborhood. If it is to become successful, then it needs to do three things. Number one, capture the attention of its target customers. Number two, persuade them to buy your coffee over the competition. And finally, make the process so simple, that they keep coming back for more. If you were the owner of this coffee shop, then you would need to think of advertising, public relations, market research, branding, promotions, and certainly digital marketing, right? Well, not exactly, as all these terms are often confused with marketing. Marketing is the combination of all processes to increase consumer awareness for driving sales. But branding is about defining who you are as a company. Advertising, on the other hand, is the method of persuading your customer to buy. And public relations, well, it's about maintaining a good reputation in the media. So, let us look at the most common roles in marketing. I think the first one that automatically comes to my mind is a role of a marketing manager. This is someone who's usually a generalist and who handles branding, marketing campaigns, content creations, and manages presence across digital and physical media. What would you do if you were in this job? Well, you would perform market research on current trending products. You would handle collateral, including packaging, and you would also be responsible for creating product awareness. Another role is that of a brand manager, someone who is responsible for the overall image of a company. Sounds glamorous, right? But it's actually a lot of challenging and exciting work. What would you do if you were in this job? Number one, you would determine product market fit. Number two, you would create designs and layouts for print and digital advertising. And often organize and handle promotional events. sorry, I got a notification that since I ordered my coffee in the morning, what would I like to order for some snacks in the evening? Just like the WhatsApp message from my bank, and sometimes even the irritating SMSs that we get. Well, all of these were planned by a digital marketing manager, or sometimes also called a social media manager, one of the most sought after roles by students today. What would you do if you were in this job? Well, certainly you'd be responsible for creating a lot of social media content. And you would handle the company's digital image and presence. Finally, you would be required to experiment and optimize for different digital formats. And if you are one of those people who just love digging up details and love data, well, then you could become a market research analyst. This would mean that you would end up conducting user interviews. You would organize focus group discussions to gather quantitative and qualitative data. And you'd be responsible for synthesizing this data and all the information to gain insights so that you can plan for impactful marketing campaigns. So, the next time you're having a coffee in your favorite coffee shop, or you're buying a pair of shoes or consuming just about anything, remember, there is a marketing person behind your decision. If you see yourself as naturally curious and creative, detail-oriented and analytical, a good storyteller, and like to be around a diverse set of people, well, then marketing is a good fit for you. Here's wishing you all the very best.